You won't believe how much this tip will have the ability to drop your handicap like you wouldn't believe. It'll save you shots like you absolutely wouldn't believe with your tee shots, your second shots, and your third shots getting to that green in particular. It's going to be a huge game changer for you. This is especially for any one of you who really catch that ball quite fat. You pull the ball, you have a bit of a slice going on. This really fixes a lot of those really bad ones that just add that score up, and therefore your handicap rises. And it's something you never really expected to happen. First things first, don't forget, click on my Instagram link at the Golf Tips Guy on Instagram for a ton more lessons and what I teach and how I teach up here at Whittlebury Park Golf Club. Now, here's a great example of how you can really drop that handicap to get rid of a lot of those bad golf shots, because this is what it's all about. It's not about hitting perfect shots. No one can hit perfect shots all the time, but what we can do is try and hit better bad shots. So worst case, if you're slightly toeing it or slightly thinning it, or it's going slightly left or slightly right, no dramas. They're not perfect, but they will stand us in good stead. We're not going to lose a golf ball. We're not going to really drastically chunk or top it. It's not going to go 5 yards in front of us. It's not going to go 50 yards to the left of us. So it's about getting rid of those bad shots. Now, a lot of you out there adhere to that feeling where you've got to try and keep your head down. Now, here's the problem. It's not the fact that we want to try and keep our head down. Ideally, yeah, we still want to look at the golf ball. But the problem is what you do out there in golf world is make sure you try and keep your head down. What does that mean? Well, the problem is when you try and keep your head down, you lose a lot of height on the way back, okay, without even realizing. And the problem we've got there is keeping your head down encourages a lot more tilt of the shoulders on the way back. When we add tilt to the backswing, we take away rotation. When in reality, as we've said in previous videos, we need a combination of rotation and tilt on the way back to make the perfect backswing. But the problem is if our head goes down too much, we gain too much tilt and we lose the rotation. So this is all of you who believe in that horrible nonsense that you've got to keep your head down. No, it's absolute tripe. You do not want to listen to that. What you do want to do is feel like you're maintaining your height on that way back. And if any of you do this, if any of you feel like you try and keep your head down, this is actually going to feel like you're standing up quite tall on the way back. That's almost what it should feel like if you've been so used to dropping down, let's say 8 inches, let's say down here. It's going to feel when you stand tall or even maintain your height, it's going to feel like you're 8 inches taller. But that's the key here, because we've got to make sure we add some rotation and take away the tilt. So I'm going to massively discourage you trying to look down on that ball and making sure we just make a clean turn away from that golf ball and away from that ground, as opposed to going towards the ground. Because the problem then, we're too close, we're too tilted, we've just got no room to swing the arms and the golf club. And as a result, then we've either got to jump the heck out of the way, or we stay down there and career that club into the earth's core. And that's no good to man nor beast. So we've got to make sure when we turn to the top, we're maintaining our height at the top as well. So when that happens, we just get a beautiful clean strike should we maintain our height and just feel like we're rotating our back and rotating our way through, not drastically going down to that ball, just simply rotating back and rotating through. And that will guarantee you get that handicap down.